Hi there again guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then thanks for joining us. My name is Claire and we play with all things makeup on this channel and throw a few hauls in there as well. So today's New Year's Eve. I live in Manchester, we're heading to tier 4. We weren't going to be able to do anything anyway, but we're going to be able to do even less now. Can't even go to the shops. So, Happy New Year. I thought I would film a video. I thought I would get glammed up and I would spend New Year's Eve in the house with my boys, maybe get a takeaway, but look fabulous doing it, because why the hell not? So cheers to New Year and let's jump right into the video. So guys, I have done my eyebrows and my base on my eyes. This little headband bowie thing I got in my Glossybox advent calendar. It's the first time I've used it and it is so soft. So the base, I went for a very light base, as you can tell. I used P. Louise Rumour 0.5, that's one of the lightest ones, but I really want the colours to pop. And I did my soap brow, usually with my Pear soap, and I used the MUA Makeup Academy Brow Define Pencil. This is another one that I got in my Glossybox advent calendar, and when I looked this up, it's only £1.50, and you get a little pencil sharpener at the top and the spoolie at the other end. So the pencil sharpener's the lid as well, and I just love it. It's amazing for a £1.50 brow product. It's fab. It's really, it matches my red hair at the moment. It's just, yeah, loving it. Absolutely loving that. So I did get a few products in my advent calendar, my Glossybox advent calendar, so I may do like a video on the products that I got, because I got some Huda Beauty, some Fenty, I got an Iconic London palette as well. So yeah, that'd be exciting to do. But back into our New Year's glam and a little swig of the fizz. So I have been a little bit absent from YouTube over the past couple of months, and I did post a video in November. I think it was the only video I posted in November, saying I was gonna do lots more, and I never got a chance to. So one of my New Year's goals is to be more present on YouTube and grow my channel. I'm just gonna go in with the P. Louise black base. I'm gonna do like a smoked out glam look. Now, I've not used this base in this way before, so hopefully it'll work, but this is part of the reason that I got the base. Usually I use a black eyeliner, and I'm just gonna put that on the lids and see how that goes down, and set that with a black eyeshadow. So does anybody else have any kind of aspirations and goals? I know it's quite difficult to say or to do, but I don't think there's anything wrong with kind of setting ourselves a goal. You know, if your goal is to travel more, then you're setting yourself up to fail, really, aren't you? So this doesn't have to be really neat at the moment, because we will diffuse it later. No, I don't want to go too high either, because I'm going to use this palette and put some nice like pop of colour in there. So I know New Year is going to be completely different this year, which is why I thought I'd film this video. You know, I'm not going to let it defeat me. I've got my family. I'm so lucky. I've got my 2 boys and I can be here with them. There's a lot of people that can't be with their families at the moment, and I can just order a takeaway, have a little drink and be with them, and why not just look fabulous doing it. Okay, so that's gone quite high, so I'm going to set that down. See how that's gone quite high when I've opened my eye. The perils of hooded eyes, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Morphe 35p palette, because I absolutely love the black in this palette. The thing that bugs me about these is I can never get the bloody things open. There we go. So this is a well loved and well used palette, and I'm just going to take this luxy fluffy brush, and I'm just going to swirl that in that black, and I'm just going to set that on the lid, and I'm going to blend that through there. So I thought that went a little bit high, so I'm just bringing it back with a Q-tip, which is the beauty of these things. Okay guys, so I have fetched that back down with a Q-tip. So it's just got a bit high for my liking, so I'm just going to add a little bit more of the P. Louise base, because I want this to really pop, and I've just got a little bit left over here. So just so that we know we're gonna pop. See, that's the thing about makeup. If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. You can just go back and do it again. And this base is so good for like tidying up as well. See how that's just like on the lid and just into the crease now, which is what I wanted. So just make sure that is nice and set with this black from Morphe. Perfect. So I'm just going to do the other eye. Okay, so that is both eyes done. Suitably even-ish. Obviously I look a little bit strange right now because I've just made my eyes look really, really small, but it will work out in the end. And if not, we can just take it off and do it again. The beauty of makeup. So I thought go for like a pinky look. So I'm going to go for B2 right here in my Anastasia Norvina. I think it's volume 4. I think I keep calling this volume 2, but it's not, it's volume 4, which is that one there. And I'm going to take a Sigma B07 brush that I again got in a glossy box. I can't remember if I got this in a calendar or if I got it in a subscription box. Now the glossy box subscriptions is not something I'm going to continue with because I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of makeup in them. It's mainly more kind of skincare, and although I do like skincare, I prefer to get more makeup, if I'm being honest. So I'm just going to blow this all out now. Now I was tempted to go to E4, but I didn't know whether that'd be a bit dark. So we're just gonna see how it goes with this. So we're just packing that on there, just piling it on. See how much better that looks already. So it's gone from weird sunken eye to not as weird sunken eye. I say, the perils of having hooded eyes. There are certain looks that people probably wouldn't go for because of hooded eyes, but I just say screw it, if I like the way I look, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to use that brush to blend those two together now, and I'm going to use a clean brush to diffuse the top again as well. And just blow that out there and the outer corner a bit as well. So I'm just going to grab a clean brush. I think I'm going to go in with this Zoeva C221 brush, and I'm just going to not any other product, and just blend, basically just diffuse the whole thing through. Now I'm gonna put some glitter on the lids as well, just to really glam it up, and I was gonna go for a gold. I don't know whether to do that now I've put this kind of purple colour on. So I've just used that brush to bring that right out there as well. So guys, we are suitably messy. That's just 2 colours, which I really like. I don't know if to go in with a third and soften that deeper red up a little bit, because I can just bring that down a little bit. I think I'm just gonna try it, screw it. I'm just going to just do that with a Q-tip. Just like so. See how that has softened that up so much. And a little bit there as well. Oh, I've got black all over my nose. Why didn't anyone... Oh, it's all over my hands, that's why. Why didn't anyone tell me? So I fetched that purple right back down. You can still see it. I still love it. And I'm going to go in with... What am I going to go in with? No, that's not fluffy enough. I'm going to go in with this Peaches and Cream PC10 fluffy brush. And I want a light colour now, so I think... Oh, see, I don't know. I've got C5 here, which is a little bit darker. And then I've got E1. So I'm just going to do a little swatch. So that is C5 and that is E1. So I'm thinking E1. I think C5 may just be a bit too similar to the purple that I've already got on. So I'm going to go in with E1 and diffuse that out even more. These are that pigmented, they're not coming off my arm even with micellar water and a pad. Well, let's have a little drink before we carry on. So give E1 a little swirl and a tap off. So just really, really lightly just diffuse that and blend those 3 colours together. And I may even go back in with a B2 as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Real Techniques like fluffy brush, but it's a bit flatter, and I'm going to go back in with B12, but only a little bit of it, and just diffuse that a little bit more. Okay, so I think that's the colour down on the eyes. I am loving it, but like I said, I was going to go for like a glittery gold lid. But now I'm thinking pinky to go with the transition colours that I've put on there. I don't know what to do. So let's have another drink while I think about it. So I have here Gatsby from Peaches and Cream, which is like a gold. Can't see that well. See it in the lid. There's always some in the lid. So that's like a gold there, which I love. When I say glitter, I mean pigment. Maybe glitter, I don't know yet. That's black, I don't want that one. That's wicked, although it is amazing. It's wicked. I have like a bronzy gold from Barry M. Oh, that's another one that would look amazing if you'd done like a blue. That's from Collection. No, I think I found the perfect one. NYX glitter one that I've had for ages, and it's like a pink. That's the one. That's the one. Put the others away. Put the others away. Decision made. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the lid. And I'm going to use the NYX glitter glue. I absolutely love this stuff. I think it's so good for just getting... It's got such good staying power. It just keeps any pigment or glitter on your lid or anywhere else you put it for ages. And it's not mad expensive either. This one I got, I used my Boots points, so I didn't pay for it. I just bought it with the points that had accumulated. So I've gone off on a tangent. Goals for 2021. Does anybody have any realistic goals based on the situation that we're all in at the moment? Like I say, mine is to grow my YouTube, be more consistent with it, upload a video every week, and basically just be more present with family as well. It's all been about work at the moment, coming home and you know, you work from 8:30 till 5 and it's just not great when you come home and you're tired and you want to spend time with your boy. But it's not always the case. You know, you come home and he's tired and ratty from school as well. And there's homework to be done and getting things ready for the next day and whatnot. And you don't have any time to just play, if you know what I mean. Just be present with them. You know, by the time you've done all that and then got everything ready that you need to do for the next day and all that palaver, night's over. And then at the weekend, we're not even allowed to go out, so there's not a lot to do. I'm just picking this up on a Hey Shorty Beauty Bay brush. Oh, look at that. And just tapping that where I put that glitter. I've just put the glitter on the lid. Not the glitter glue. Put the glitter glue on the lid, so it will like migrate up your eye as well, up your lid, but it just adds a bit of shimmer to that kind of crease colour there. I'm just going to put a little bit more glue in this area here and go right in there with that. That's really set the look off. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go and glitter glue the other eye. I'm going to throw some lashes on and then I'm going to come back and do the rest of the face. So guys, that is lashes on. It just looks so much nicer now. It's really bringing it out. I've used the Allure lashes. This is a little 3 different types of lashes that I got from TK Maxx for £6.99, which, you know, 3 pairs of lashes, can't beat that. And that included glue as well, so, you know, onto a winner there. So I also added mascara. I added the Aldi Lacura Too Legit waterproof mascara. I'm not a massive fan of this. I keep trying it and then it doesn't give me any length, it doesn't give me any thickness, and I haven't got a lot of lash to start with, so I just keep trying it to use it up. Basically, it's okay to kind of use underneath lashes, but on its own it's not great, so that is that. So my under eye, I'm going to add a little bit more of the P. Louise base under my eye. I'm gonna use the 0.5 again, because we all know what goes up must come down. So let's just pat that in underneath the eye. I do like to add a base under my eyes, as you all know. Anyone that watches my videos does know. I know not everybody does this, and I'm not going to go too far because we are going to add concealer. However, I just think that if we're going to put a base for our shadow on our lid. Why are we not doing it underneath our eyes as well? I'm just going to pack that in. So this is all out glam. This is, if we were going to go out New Year and we were going to go out with a bang, this is what we would wear. I want to look like a glitter ball. I'm going to take a little like pencil brush, Peaches PC07, and I'm going to go in with E1, which was the lighter shade that we used, and I'm just going to buff that on my under eyes. Oh, I've gone down my cheek. This is so pigmented, this palette. It is ridiculously pigmented. I don't find it hard to buff out though, to blend out, which is a plus. The other one, what was the one that was hard to buff out? Subculture. I do have that one, and I do find that one not hard to deal with. It's just, it takes a lot of work. So if you're in a rush, you wouldn't be using that palette. And I'm just going to use this like blend it out like tulip brush from Beauty Bay, and I'm just going to give that a little kind of blend. So I'm going to take this Peaches PC11 brush, and I'm just going to tap that into B2 and just ever so lightly just buff that under there. See, look at that. I know it still looks weird because I've not got the rest of my face on, but it is going to be fine. Be fine, guys, stop worrying. And just make sure those two are blended together and we've not created another harsh line here, which can happen. Anybody can hear any fireworks. That is people starting to celebrate New Year's Eve. So my waterline, I don't know if I should go black on my waterline, whether that'll make my eyes look a bit small. I do have the P. Louise bases. Could use the brights, which colour's this? Rude Boy Red in my waterline. In fact, I'm going to do that and I'm going to see what it looks like, and then if it doesn't look how I want it to, I'm going to go in with, actually it's red, it's gonna make me look like I've got pink eye. Just do black. I think I'll just do black, although I've just wiped that off on that pad. That red is amazing. I mean, look, I could use that on my lips, that'd be cool. So this is the Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner. I absolutely love this, use it all of the time, and I use it in my waterline because I find it has really, really good staying power. So I'm just going to add that. I'm not going to go right into the corner with it. I mean, if you do have bigger eyes than I do, I have hooded eyes, I have small eyes, I have quite small features, I'm quite small person, I'm only 5 foot tall, so you know, I am small. If you do have bigger, brighter eyes, you could go a bit more elaborate with the glitter on the lids. I've kept it on the lids, and like I say, it will migrate up because when I open my lids they literally touch up here, but I don't know if you can see that, it does look the way, you know, the way you kind of want it to. But you, like I say, if you do have bigger features, these big gorgeous eyes that I've seen people with, not that like they've gone out and bought them or anything, but you know what I mean, you know, these big gorgeous eyes, big doe eyes, then yeah, go for it. Go right into your inner corner with your black, because your eye can, I mean my eye can take it, but it will just make my eyes look smaller. Just to add mascara now, and then we're gonna get on to the rest of the face. So mascara, let's give this Too Legit another go. You know, can't say don't give things a try. It doesn't look too bad on the lower lashes. I'd say I don't have a lot of lower lash anyway. Not too bad. Recommend. The Lash Princess mascara to anybody. It is amazing. I've used it for so long and I've not found another one that I like as much. Side note, it's not too bad. These eyes are looking amazing now. Once I get the rest of the face on, it's all gonna pop. So guys, here we go, the rest of the face. I'm gonna slosh by the end of this video. So primer, I'm going to use an Alamasca primer that I received in a glossy box. This is a water-based primer and it's like a gel. It's really nice though. Or I've found it to be nice. I'm going to use it with a foundation today that I've never used it with before, which is the, I'm going to take it out of the box so you can see it, it's the Lancome. That's it there, and I'm going to use that in shade 03. This goes sticky very quickly once you kind of rub it in, this primer, and that's what I like about it. So I'm hoping that the product really kind of grips to it. I'll probably buy a full pot of this, but I think it's quite pricey really. So we'll just have to wait and see how long this lasts. So that's nice and sticky. So I'm going to do my contour and put my foundation over the top, but I'm not going to use a dead dark contour. I'm going to use this AOA Studio liquid concealer, and this is in the colour Cappucino, which is quite dark really for me, but I have used darker. I used that in a TikTok video. If you want to check that out, I can link it down below. I think I'm going to use this like cheap flat brush that I bought ages ago. So I'm just going to contour to there and put some on my forehead. And then I'm gonna pat that in before I do my nose. Still looks suitably weird, but it's gonna work out. So I'm just gonna do my nose. Like I said, I'm not used to doing my nose, but I have been trying to practice, although not a lot lately because I've not even like played with makeup, let alone done any YouTube videos, which is not like me at all. So you know, I'm gonna get back into it. Just do that there and that there on the end. Let's blend it in. So I do like this concealer, and it's like $1. The trouble is you have to wait 6 weeks for it to arrive, and you have to put, for it to be worth it, you have to put a very good order in for it to be worth ordering it. So I'm just going to put some concealer down my nose. I'm using the Real Techniques, not Real Techniques, absolute lie, it's L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. Just going to put that down my nose there, and then I think I'm going to put a little bit here, and then I'm going to blend that in, then I'm going to do my under eye. Because I do find that this dries quite quickly. See, that nose contour is quite good for me. Yeah, I do find this dries down quite quickly. So I don't want to do my under eye and then it kind of stick there. So under eye it is. I'm just gonna do there and there. I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna take my little Beauty Works beauty sponge and tap that in. And I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and just blend that slightly round. So there's nothing wrong with mixing your tools, of moving in between two different types of tools. It's whatever gets you where you need to go. I think I'm gonna go in and do a little bit more of that nose contour. See how chiseled my cheeks look. How smooth do I look right now? See, I find that if I get the most of the product down and then tap that round, and obviously that will create kind of, you weren't going to get a really smooth line, but if I could take a fluffy brush and just create that kind of rounded eye look, that works so much better than just trying to do it all with a sponge. Say, nothing wrong with mixing your tools at all. So I'm just gonna do that. It's mixed in with the bloody concealer. Okay, here we go again. I'm gonna do the middle bit first, and then I'm gonna take another fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna do that way. I think that's better. Okay. Let's do the foundation. So again, I'm using this Lancome Teint something or other. I don't know how to say it. I'm not going to attempt to say it. This is the shade 03, which is a little bit darker than I usually would go, but it's New Year's Eve. And I'm going to use this Beauty Works beauty sponge and just tap that in with that. So this was just one pump and it's just done half my face. The thing about this is though, it's got it's like a soapy smell, I find. I have got a lighter colour in this as well actually, and I'm going to mix the two together. I'm going to put that over the top of that one, because I'm not quite as light as the lighter one, but I'm not as dark as the darker one I'm feeling. So let's mix the two. The lighter one I've got is 010 and this is 03, but you can tell the difference in the colours there. One is much lighter than the other. Oh, that's the colour we need. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Loving it. I'm going to take that bit of a clean sponge and just make sure we're all patted and blended in. Look at that. Absolutely loving it. Loving it. So I think that is sufficiently blended in. So for powder, I'm going to use my Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. Puff Puff Pass. Love this powder, it is so good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these things, triangles, usually call them a square for some bizarre reason, and I'm just going to bake down there, just on my jaw. And you know what, I'm going to do a little bit on my under eye. Because it's New Year's Eve, I don't go too crazy on my under eye because I have lines and I don't want them to be creased. Just a little bit, won't hurt me. While that is baking, I'm going to take this like fluffy Maybelline brush and I'm going to take my Hoola Light and just bronze just a little bit. This is actually a contour brush, but I find it quite nice as a bronzer brush because it's quite big and fluffy, but it's a little bit dense at the same time. It's a bit strange. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to brush away that bake. I don't bake for too long. I know that some people bake for a lot longer, but I don't do it for too long simply because I find if I bake for too long, then powder will sit in my lines, my fine lines. Yes, I will call them fine because it's New Year's Eve and I want to. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some more of that kimchi powder and I'm just going to dot that all over my face. And then I'm going to do blush and highlight and maybe a bit more contour. Because I love contour. I also love blush and highlight, so I'm winning at life right now. I think I'm going to deepen up my contour a little bit with this PC15 brush and I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit and just run it across all three and just give that a little deepen up and just very, very lightly because I've got a lot of contour on. And look at that now. Loving it. So blush, I'm going to take my Beauty Bay Make Me blush brush and I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take Rocketeer from my Cheek Parade by Benefit, which is this one here, and I'm going to do my cheeks with that. I'm just going to bring that right up into my temple. So it's all come together now. It's all come together. I've gone for this deeper blusher simply because my contour is so dark. I mean, I could go like put a bit of dandelion over the top just to diffuse it out a little bit. Just tap that on the cheeks there and again blend it right up. Because what I don't want to do is I want to have a line here and a line here and a line of highlighter here. Not a good look. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. I've used a lot of Anastasia stuff in this video. I didn't actually mean to do that, but these are the things that I like. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone, my inner corner with, I think I'm going to go in with Blue Moon, this one here, on my inner corner because I just love it. And it's just going to bring it right out. See the difference an inner corner highlight makes. Look at that. It's just like, wow. And I'm going to add a bit more in there, just for the hell of it. I think I'm going to go and go with the same one on my brow bone because why the hell not? Let's let that brow bone glow. And I'm going to go in with the Purple Horseshoe which is this darker one here for my highlighting my high points of my face. Now this one does take a little bit of build up, not gonna lie, it does. Once you get there with it, glows. I'm on the end of my nose. I'm gonna do my cupid's bow. I'm just gonna take that brush and I'm gonna put some Blue Moon just down there, not all the way down, and then just rub that a little bit. So I think we're done. I think we're ready to set the face, and I'm gonna have another little drink. I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime fixing spray, and I have the coconut one and I absolutely love this, so let's give this a little spritz. So I'm going to go and do my lips, I'm going to take this hairband out and I will be right back. So guys, this is the finished look right here. I've bobbed a curl in the hair, I've put my sparkly dress on, last year's New Year's Eve dress, but I was never going to buy a new one for this year, was I? Let's be honest. And I now feel suitably glam. I've had a few Prosecco's, I could actually do with a top up bar at this point, but I feel fab. I feel ready to embrace 2021, no matter what it brings. I hope you all have a fabulous new year, or have had a fabulous new year. I hope that all your goals and dreams for 2021, that you can achieve them. One of my goals is to continue to grow my YouTube channel, which is only a very small channel right now. So if you do like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, the notification bell and subscribe. It really helps me out, guys, and really helps me achieve my goals for 2021. So yeah, my takeaway is en route, and I'm gonna have a few more Prosecco's, vodka probably, why the hell not, it's New Year's Eve. I'm gonna sit here in my fabulous dress and just spend time with my boys. That's all I'm gonna do. It's as simple as that. If you want to know what I used on my lips, I used a Colourpop lip. The thing's worn off now, so I don't know what colour it is, but that is it there. I used a Essence Going Steady lip pencil and a Urban Decay Vice Reverb Vice Special Effects, like a little bit of glitter just in the middle, just because it's New Year. Why the hell not? So that is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.